Hello everybody, welcome back to another grammar lesson. Recently you guys have been learning about participles, which as you remember are forms of verbs that are used as nouns, also called gerunds, or as adjectives. So it can be pretty tricky to figure out whether a word is acting as a noun, a verb, or an adjective in a sentence, but that's what we're going to talk about today and hopefully make it a little bit more clear. But before we get started, let's review what a noun, a verb, and an adjective is. So as you know, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. A verb is an action word or a be verb, and an adjective is a describing word. So what we have here are some examples of one word being used in a different way in each sentence. So we're going to go through the examples and we're going to figure out together whether this word in the sentence is acting as a noun, a verb, or an adjective. Should we get started? Okay. The first one, we have this word laugh. Let's look at the first sentence. It says, John is laughing at the clown. How do you think the word laughing is acting in this sentence? Well, if you said verb, you're right. Laughing is an action word paired with a be verb is laughing, which makes a verb phrase, which means laughing in this sentence is acting as a verb. Let's look at the second one. The laughing boy returned to the circus. What do you think? Well, laughing in this sentence is describing the word boy, so we know that laughing is acting as an adjective in this sentence. And the last one, laughing can be good for your health. What do you think about this one? Well, in this sentence, laughing is something. It's acting as an idea, which means, aha, this is a noun or gerund. Laughing can be good for your health. Now, a trick to kind of figure out if your word is acting as a noun or not is you can replace it with another noun and see if it makes sense. So, for example, broccoli can be good for your health. Or whatever, fruits can be good for your health. Exercise can be good for your health. You can replace it with another noun and kind of see if it makes sense. Let's look at the next example. So I have the word sneeze here. It says, we know Alice got sick because she is sneezing a lot. So probably you figured out already, this one is acting as a verb. Sneezing is an action. It's the action that Alice is doing, paired with our be verb here, so it makes a little verb phrase, is sneezing. The sneezing girl woke up everyone at the sleepover. Well, again, sneezing is describing this girl, so this one is going to be adjective. And the last one, I really hate sneezing. I really do hate sneezing. Well, this one, just like here, is acting as a noun in this sentence. And same thing, you can replace it with another noun and see if it makes sense. I really hate bugs. I really hate winter. Oh, it makes sense. So it makes it easier for us to figure out if it's a noun or not. The last example is a little bit different. Bore. This movie bored Lewis to sleep. Well, here, once again, this is a word that is showing action, so we know this is acting as a verb. In the second one, it says, the bored boy fell asleep. Well, once again, bored is describing boy, so we know it's acting as an adjective. Now, why do I have some X's here? Well, as you kind of went over a little bit in the previous lesson, the past participle can never be used as a noun, so there's no noun example for this particular verb. So yeah, like I said, it can be a little tricky to kind of figure out whether a word is acting as a noun, a verb, or an adjective, but hopefully now you have some tools to help you figure it out a little bit easier. And with that, let's review.
Noun, verb, or adjective. What are participles? Participles are forms of verbs used as nouns, gerunds, or as adjectives. What is a noun? A noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. What is a verb? A verb is an action word or a being word. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes nouns. What is a way to see if a participle is acting as a noun, gerund? Replace it with another noun and see if it still makes sense. What can the past participle never be used as? The past participle can never be used as a noun.